Going live. Bam! Just like that, we're live. I have zero clue what the audio sounds like, and I have no idea how you guys are seeing all this. So I hope this is working well. If it is, let me know and drop it in the. Who do we have hanging out with us? First in, Dirt Diggers UK, Michigan Mud Digger, Cliff, 13 people here. Digging with 7, Bob Horst, Southern Relics. We can see you and everything's fine. Larry Stewart, what are you doing, man? Come hang out with us. There we go. So, welcome to DIV live from Pepper's Bar and Grill here at the Best Western in Culpeper, Virginia. Working things a little bit on the fly tonight, but we're gonna make it the best. And we're gonna kind of talk to a few people and see how their digging in Virginia's going, and we're gonna hang out with you guys here. So thanks for everybody who is tuning in. I know we didn't set this up as a live stream in advance, but you know, that's kind of how this has to work because of the computer equipment, the limitations of everything, but all of it's good. Ezra Kidder, what is going on? Digging with Marty, Alan Noah, Adventures in Dirt sitting over here behind me. Ski Searcher, nice to see you guys. We got 22 awesome people hanging out. 6 thumbs up. Thanks for stopping in tonight on a Tuesday. Cry for Dawn is here. There he is. Kevin, Potter County Diggers. Chaos Battle is here. So, look at all these. Look at all these good looking dudes back here. So, 2 thumbs down already. That's all right, man. We're cool with that. We're waiting. One of them was me. So, Jared's here. Jonas, man, dude, we miss you. You need to be here. So let's talk about digging in Virginia. Currently, we're digging in Virginia. Anybody know this number? 46. Digging in Virginia, 46. That means 46 individual events and a lot of good times had. And it's incredible that I've been going to. This is now my 10th digging in Virginia. So this is, I don't know how many times this is at Coles Hill. Huge dug-in winter camp. Absolutely fantastic place to dig. And so far, I've been seeing a lot of bottles, a lot of relics, and a lot of really neat items coming out of the ground. So far, we've gotten to see a silver jeweler-made ID tag, and just an absolute pile of other really cool stuff. So, but let's do we? Yeah, we're trying to get the guy with the bottles. Yeah, you think Mark's gonna come hang out? See Barry.
Yeah, Barry had a killer day.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to grab a couple guys, see if they'll come in and hang out with us and talk about their day and doing all that kind of stuff. Until that happens, let's bring in Mr. Sip and Shovel Relics himself. Boom!
We got a long ways to go.
What's up? We get it in. There we go.
I don't want to hide.
Don't worry. Frankie's still here. So if you guys know Ralph McGee, you've seen him
McGee.
Whenever we go to digging in Virginia, they always misspell his name, and it's always funnier than the last time. So, how's your hunt been?
It's been tough.
Yeah.
It's been tough. I mean, overall, we've dug some nice buttons and some nice bullets, but missing that glass.
Yeah.
Missing that glass, missing that pit.
Yeah, missing. Yeah, we've looked. For folks that don't know that this is a pulse induction hunt, you pretty much have to use a PI machine. When you get to the very top of Coles Hill, where all the dug-in tents are, it is the reddest, most iron mineralized clay that you can get in. Maybe aside from going to Australia, I don't know.
It's challenging for sure, and even the best relic hunters that are here are struggling. We talked to Dennis. I mean, he struggled for the better part of the first day and some of the second day too. He switched out the box and did a little bit better today.
Right.
But and he had a nice bottle to take home. We got to witness that. That was awesome.
Yeah, we got an absolute incredible pit midway through today, and only 2 whole bottles out of it. But you know what? That's kind of how it goes with this. It's amazing that you see some of these pits produce so many bottles, and then we get into ones that have
no bottles or broken pieces of bottles.
Or just absolute heartbreakers, right?
Yeah. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You gotta keep searching for them and dig through them, and eventually it's gonna happen to us.
Yeah, it will. It will. So day 3 is tomorrow, and any expectations or thoughts?
We'll shoot for that inkwell.
Inkwell.
That's the goal.
Yeah. So good size. It's a small bottle that can survive in a lot of spaces.
It can. In fact, that bottle that you'll hear about a little bit later. I mean, I can't believe that thing survived. It was completely in the plow line. I mean,
yeah,
no doubt that thing has been either hit or moved around by the plow, and it's pretty amazing that thing was still intact.
Absolutely.
And the guy's hair was looking good.
It was. So we're going to talk to Frankie about his bottle he found. But yeah, so Ralph, thanks, bro.
Be good.
So I hope the sound sounds all right and everything else is good. I know we got a lot of background noise, a lot of stuff going on, but we're going to do our best here. So Tony, 52.8 Adventures hanging out. Awesome. Another Colorado representative. I saw that guy. He was in the chat earlier, and now he's sitting behind me. Come on, man. Come hang out with me.
Maybe put my jacket back on.
Absolutely. On the live streams, but now here in the real life, in the real person. So how's your hunt been?
Pretty good. It is beautiful weather.
Yep. I think that's probably the biggest blessing of going on one of these hunts.
The last time we were up here, it was snowing on the Coles Hill. So,
yeah, snowing, sleet, rain, 100-mile-an-hour gusts.
So that part of it's been great.
Yeah.
We've done pretty good. I've done fairly well. I do more surface hunting, so it's been kind of slow, but consistent.
Yeah, the surface relics are here. You just have to you got to be patient.
You have to slow down. You have to be willing to go after deep targets, and you just have to take your time.
Yeah.
And you have to put the hold over the right spot.
Yeah, absolutely. We found a little area that we absolutely hammered on for the last 2 days. And that's where I would say 90% of the stuff I found. Really expecting to find a pit, but really the surface targets are what are going to lead you into them.
There's a lot of smaller pits. There's not a lot of putts. There's more trash pits that I've seen come out of there. Some of the other places that we detect up here, there's a lot of putts.
Yeah.
More, I think we're scattered as far as the actual big ones.
Well, I think the other part is as many hunts. How many times have you been to Coles Hill?
So I'm in Coles Hill. This is my 3rd time.
Right.
I understand there was a 4th. I didn't go to the original ones. But,
Oh, okay. So, so with that many times people have been in there, it's pretty tough because you may or may not know what is actually found, what's been found versus what hasn't.
but with anywhere, and you know this for a fact, you can go back into the same area, and I had found things that I know that I hammered on previous hunts.
Yeah.
I've gone back in there. Okay, well, I'm going to hit this again, and lo and behold,
And you go, well, how did I miss that? But you did.
You did.
But you found it the second time.
so
So you got anything cool in the box to share?
not a whole lot. I mean, you got to understand it's been pretty slow, but I did bring what I did find down here because it's show and tell.
Yeah, everybody.
So, some of the stuff you'll know right off the bat.
Oh, nice.
Just a drop 58 caliber.
Yep. Few button backs.
Yeah. Now, one of them actually, if you look, that's actually.
Oh, you got a face and a back.
Yeah, it exploded when I popped it out of the ground.
So, and for the folks who think that that these relics are going to last in the ground for 200 years, they're absolutely not.
So this was today. So dropped pistol bullet.
Yeah, nice pistol bullet.
Bunch of grommets, and then I do like those.
Yeah, that's a neat little relic. That is a kepi buckle. It went on a soldier's hat, and I mean, I guess they could adjust the hats. I don't really know, but pretty cool.
Yeah, those are. I've only found one of those before, so they're kind of neat to find because that's. If you think about it, the kepis were a very personal item for the soldier. They didn't throw those away. It's like all of us. We all have our favorite baseball cap.
Right.
And we'll keep that thing until it's
absolutely until it's wore out.
And that's the same thing with the kepis.
That's great, man.
So.
And for the folks that don't know, how many hours did you drive?
It's about 12 hours from where I ride.
12 hours. So just for dig some dirt holes in Virginia.
I live in North Florida. I live outside of Gainesville.
Yeah.
I've been coming to DIV now for 6 years, something like that.
Yeah.
It is. It's my one chance. We don't have a lot of Civil War artifacts around where I live.
Right.
We do have a lot of the Second Seminole Indian War. The part of Florida that I'm in, there was a lot of activity there, but not a lot of Civil War stuff.
Yeah, it's like for you to drive 10, 11, it's like 15 hours, drove the power on the ground. And in fact, we get to drive the same amount of time on down to Florida in February.
And that's why I told you when we were having the conversation about the pound the ground, that's a day trip for me.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. A full day.
I could have gone, but got to work.
So, and so you're one of the sponsors, kind of, the Florida 6 hunt?
So the Florida 6 hunt, I'm one of the administrators for it.
Okay.
It's going to be in February. It's an undisclosed location.
Do you guys have a waiting list?
We do.
Yeah. So if anybody's interested, you can look up the Florida 6 hunt. Unfortunately, it is all booked up right now for this year, but you're looking at the next. You just do a Florida and then the next number, right?
Yeah.
So it'll be Florida 7 next year.
Yeah, the next one.
But similar like this organized event, camaraderie, about hanging out, meeting new people, and
Good times.
hopefully find a relic or two. So, brother, thanks for hanging out with us and sharing your finds, man.
I'll talk to you, man.
Oh, yeah, it's great. So you guys go over and check out Larry on Facebook, YouTube, all that stuff. Say hi to him in the chat when you guys are in the chat. So we have 21 awesome people hanging out, and we got a whole pile of awesome folks back here, including this lady who just showed up. What are you doing? Yeah, come on.
We got the dirt pirate herself here.
Miss DIV, Barb Connell, from Dirt Pirate Detective on Facebook. and the interwebs and YouTube. And what else? What else do you do?
Work.
Oh, work. We don't want to talk about that. This isn't work related, so we're not talking about it. What how's your hunt been?
So.
So. Have you had fun?
Oh yeah, it's the people.
Yeah. Oh.
Watching people post bottles, Frankie's bottle. It's like killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
What were you holding today?
I got a bottle myself.
Okay.
I got a bottle today, so I'm pretty excited. I got a little like either it's a soft bottle or maybe a sampler bottle. It looks like it's a miniature whiskey bottle. It's exactly what it looks like. So really neat.
I got a couple killer, yeah,
Good.
buttons yesterday. I'm like, what the hell did I get?
Yeah.
So it'll be good.
So, but like Larry said, the weather.
Oh, it was awesome today. I was like taking clothes off, like.
I mean, we tried to keep some of those clothes on, but it was gorgeous. I mean, it was like in the mid 60s, and like we have seen it snow here. It is unbelievable how great this weather was. It's going to be a little cooler tomorrow, but the whole rest of the week is going to be like this.
No. If you watch the Weather Channel today,
I don't pay attention.
Friday, it's supposed to be like a high of 40 down to 22.
Well, that's fine as long as it's not raining and it's not
It's
snowing.
supposed to rain Thursday.
Well, we're gonna persevere.
Oh, I just saw afternoon showers,
Okay.
60%.
Okay.
But Friday and Saturday is supposed to be cold.
So, Bob from the Hoover Boys says hello.
Hi.
So, yeah.
Cheers, Bob.
Unknown Detecting's here. Holy crap.
All kinds of folks.
Yeah, all kinds of great folks.
They didn't come for me, they came for you.
No, that's not true. They came for all this. So, for you who don't know, Barb does something really cool every year. Tell them about what you do every year.
Well, this is year 2.
So this is year 2, but
I got roped into year 1, so now I'm like stuck with it.
yeah, but it's really neat,
cause.
right? So tell them about it.
We, Chuck Smalley and Josh Kimball decided to do a Christmas Kids giveaway.
Okay.
So on their show, on Josh's show, they're like, we know the perfect person to do this.
Right.
Barb, you gonna call in? So I called in, and it's for kids 5 to 15 years old. This is year 2. Last year we gave away 8 detectors. So far I have 4, but I've had 2 or 3 PMs today that people have sent me money via PayPal. And so you can do that. You can send me money. I'm not keeping it. It'll all go toward detectors, detecting gear for kids.
And the whole premise of this is to help inspire a younger generation to continue to go out and search for history. And it's not just detectors, it's a lot more than that, right?
Oh God, we gave Frankie, my man here, has donated 9 or 10 cases with relics that are awesome.
So it's relics, it's pinpointers,
It's coins, it's bullets, it's you name it.
it's anything history related that would help inspire a child.
I have 2 copies of Mary Schaefer's beginner's book on detectives that she sent, and I have 1 copy of Steve Zazuk's ring finder book he sent. So I have I think 10 Garrett books on beginning detective. So we've got like everything.
Right, and it's only getting bigger too, right?
Oh yeah.
So really cool. I think it's going to be really awesome, and thanks for coming and hanging out with us. And we hope you have a great rest of your hunt. We'll see you in the field. Are you here for the next one? So she's got 4 more days. She's going to be fine.
It's a Facebook page, and it's the Great Christmas Detective Giveaway for 5 to 15-year-olds. Just join it. You can play for your kids, your grandkids, but it's 1 detector per family.
So, and I tell you what, you put that on the Gone Digging Facebook page, and we'll share that around. So if you guys haven't joined the Gone Digging Facebook group, it's a good way just to get information and interact with everybody. And we'll share Barb's Christmas giveaway. So it's going to be absolutely fantastic.
And it'll be held December 13th, 14th, and 15th.
So to be just in time, you could give a metal detector away for Christmas.
We made 50 kids happy last year. We're hoping for about 80 this year.
I think we make it 100.
All right.
Awesome. Thanks, Barb. So now I'm pulling personal requests now. So Barb has a great channel. She has a great Facebook page, Dirt Pirates Detecting, and the giveaway is just absolutely off the charts. Go over and check that out, and tell her you saw it on Gone Digging, and support her. It's really cool. Help some younger generation get into the metal detecting hobby. The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Addicted to Digging himself. Come on, bro. I don't know if I can or not.
You done pulled me in here, fellas.
We did. So Cliff.
What's up, Cliff?
Cliff said he had a good day.
I did have a good day, and it started out great this morning, and then it slowed down dramatically, but that happens. And, well, this is a tough hunt, you know. Really, the only thing I can say is when you go to a site like this that has been visited as many times as it has, well, in my opinion, you need to be on a professional level to gain anything out of it. But you still get lucky. You just gotta walk over it.
Well, I don't know about the professional level. Obviously, the more experience with the machine you have, the better you're gonna do.
But I'm pretty experienced, and most of my finds today consisted of melted camp lead and modern 22 bullets. But I did find a cool bottle this morning, and I found a handful of bullets and some tank grommets, and at the end of the day, I found a complete eagle coat. So, you know, all in all, it's a great time. We're out here to dig and socialize. It's good stuff.
Yeah, and I think that's what a lot of people miss is the fact that this is really a social thing.
It is.
Especially like for me and you. I mean, obviously we get to do this, we get to hang out with all these great folks that we never get to see, and maybe socialize a little bit too much from time to time.
A lot with these guys. I mean, it just happens.
But this is what
This is what it's all about, you know, socializing and making new friends with like-minded individuals as yourselves. So it's a great time, and I would recommend it for anybody. However, I would recommend you have a GPS if you're going to even think about doing something like this.
Yeah, Digging with Seven said the people are the best part about DIV. I absolutely agree.
Great.
You know, but I don't spend enough time with these machines the way I should because it's so much easier on our old home sites to go pop out a VLF and just go hunt it with a VLF, right?
That's great.
But I think what we're going to learn from this is that there are a lot of things out there for us to go and find with these machines, and probably going to open some doors and probably some eyes.
That's great.
You know?
But yeah, it's a great time. The only thing I don't like about up here right now is the way the temperature's flip-flopping around. Like yesterday I felt 100%. This morning I woke up, the temperature changed. This morning it was like 30-something degrees, and by 12 o'clock it was in the mid-60s. And it's got my sinuses just all messed up right now.
Yeah.
And that's a little annoying. But
Yeah. Absolutely.
you know, there was a lot of killer finds. Son, he is on a roll this weekend. He is having one heck of a hunt, as well as quite a few others, and ourselves. You know, we're finding a lot as well. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, so far we dug 5 pits. One of them had a complete bottle in it, and then the other ones, well, actually two of them did.
Yeah.
But you know, the other ones had a lot of rope stuff, but buttons, knapsack hooks, a lot of fun stuff like that.
Guys, I wish I had that bottle I found this morning. That thing is literally like this big. It's embossed all the way around. It's pretty wicked. I was like, holy smokes, man, that's awesome.
Yeah. So post it up on the Gone Digging page, and he'll share it over there. You guys can go check it out and check out that killer bottle, open bottle, awesome conditions. Tomorrow, what are you doing tomorrow?
I'm digging, and I'm walking.
Yeah.
And, at lunch, they're offering chili, so I'm gonna eat a lot of chili tomorrow. And
Enjoy the rest of the hunt.
yeah, usually on these hunts, on the last day after the luncheon, at least half of the people leave. And what that does is that allows the other half to go back to where everybody was congregated, and it can boost all the settings up on the machines, run wide open. And that's generally when you pull out, more awesome finds.
That's the day 3 magic right there.
Day 3 happens every time at every hunt after hunt. So we got that going for us tomorrow. I'm pretty psyched about it. And, well, I have a feeling Matt and I are going to get into a few more pits throughout the week. And after tomorrow, we have one at a different location. So it's good stuff, man. Y'all know what it's about. So.
Yeah, absolute blast. So big shout out to New Hampshire Beach Metal Detecting for the super chat.
Get down, New Hampshire Beach.
The beers are on him, so we appreciate it, my friend. So thank you very much.
Yeah. And y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna get back to drinking and blowing my nose because I'm really congested. But happy hunting, y'all. And stay tuned because this is the beginning.
All right, bro.
All right.
We're gonna keep doing it up.
That's right.
So this is pretty crazy in here. It's not normally this loud, but it's election night. They have election celebration party or something like that going on. So we're making the best of it. Colonial Fiend, thank you. We are going to do our best to keep that up for you and find you some more pits. Thank you so much. Doc, what is going on, my friend? 26 people hanging out, 17 thumbs up. Thank you guys very much. Hey, how about this guy right here? Look at him, he's just hanging out.
He's pointing at me again.
No, look at this guy. Who would have thought a guy from Colorado could come dig Civil War stuff? Let's talk to him about it. Come on, Ken. Come on.
This guy found his first relics yesterday with the GPS, and they were good relics. I'm pretty impressed.
What's up, man?
All right. Look at that. The weekly dirt and gone digging. I love it. We've done it on live streams before. We've had a great time doing that stuff.
That was a lot of fun, man.
We got to do it in New York.
Yeah,
Pound the ground. Yeah, absolutely blast. What? Now we are in Virginia.
It's awesome. And next week I'm moving here, so you're gonna tell me about water digging and all that stuff.
Yeah, you mean I got a spare room? My wife will take the baby and move out.
Right. Tony's coming too. Tony said, yeah. We haven't told our wives yet. But yeah, we're all heading out, right, Tony?
So Tony, you want to probably start packing now. Anything that you want to keep or you don't want to tell your wife about?
Hey, I've been watching the chat, man. I just want to say hello to Ezra and Potter County Diggers and, of course, 5280 Adventures. And Nick Haas, hey, good to see you, man. And Digging with Seven. Boy, you guys all came to support the live stream, and that's really awesome. We really appreciate you guys being here.
Yeah, absolutely. Metal Detecting NC said, looks like you're enjoying yourself. How about you? You enjoying yourself?
Man, I'm having a blast, A lot of you that follow our story there in Colorado know that Tony with 5280 Adventures and myself and Beth with Unknown Detecting, she's in the chat room too. We've all come across a cavalry camp that we've been digging. So yeah, we're getting Civil War era relics in Colorado. Absolutely amazing. Thought we'd never do that. But coming here is just completely different. It's completely different. You're on a hill where the soldiers camp for the winter, and you can just picture it. I mean, first of all, it's beautiful.
It is.
And it's vast. Like when you think about how many relics are in the ground, it's absolutely mind-boggling. So everything you find, you just know that is touched a soldier. You know what I mean?
Even all those square nails that just drive you crazy, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I dug a ton of square nails. So this weekend is the first, or this week is the first week I've swung a GPX. I was able to borrow a GPX 4800 from my buddy Jeff Lubert from my treasure hunting club, Eureka Treasure Hunting Club, and also from American Digging Magazine's Relic Roundup podcast. But yeah, he lent me his 4800, and you just got to learn it. It's a different machine.
It's a completely different beast. There's no BDI. Kevin, thank you very much. We will enjoy a beer. Absolutely.
Cheers, man. Thanks.
So, yeah, absolutely.
For you, man. Thanks. But yeah, it is a different machine. It's just completely different. Yesterday was the first day I swung it. I think I played with it in my house a little bit since Jeff gave it to me, but yesterday was the first day I actually put it into practice in the field, and it's just learning a new machine.
But you did all right. You found your first bullet, right?
Yeah.
You found your first button.
Yeah.
You found your first tit grommet, or got a ring poncho.
Yep.
Right.
And what's that other thing with the belt? Come on.
Oh, you found a belt adjuster. Not an adjuster, belt keeper.
Well, keeper, right.
So I've never found a belt keeper.
Yeah.
So successful.
Yeah, it's been totally successful and fun.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, man, Matt and his buddies, man, are some cool people to be digging with. I'm telling you, they've made it so fun between breakfasts and after hours like this, and then even in the field. Same thing for those of you that have dug with partners and friends. Everyone's interested in what each other's digging. They got something here called the Digging in Virginia huddle that I've learned about, which is if somebody digs a pit and I look up the hill and I see 8 or 10 people standing around this hole in the ground, they call that a Digging in Virginia huddle.
Yeah,
and
the DIP
huddle. And absolutely amazing seeing some of the stuff that's coming out of the ground here.
Because you just never know. I mean, it could be a very small surface relic, or it could be a bottle, or it could just be the feature of what we talked about. And we got to dig a feature the first morning.
The first morning, man, that was on a pit. The first morning was a fire pit.
Yeah, I think we figured it was a fire pit or a trash box.
Yeah, boy, we were on it and deep. We were in there deep. And that first morning, and I was like, I don't heard about digging these pits, and next thing you know, by 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm inside of a pit digging with Matt, helping to dig.
But that's the kind of awesome stuff that these kind of events breed.
Yeah.
And I think that other places, I just don't know that it's ever really known. I didn't know that what Pound the Ground would be like, but it was like this.
Yeah.
It was about like-minded people really enjoying and hanging out with each other, and then the hobby was kind of second, maybe even third.
Well, here's the thing: is the whole pit idea, the whole thing of that you could be digging a pit adds a new element to your digging. So think about this: you get a signal in your coil. You then have to decide whether you're going to dig it. You decide you're going to dig it, and then you start opening around. It's so much more than just finding that target. Now you're looking for bone, you're looking for ash, you're looking for broken glass. Possibilities are even greater when you start opening the ground to retrieve your target, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And that adds another element to the whole excitement of digging in Virginia. At this place.
And it adds some guesswork too, right? Ross found the hut the other day, or the firebox, and he was like, "This is just a big signal. I don't know what this is.
Right.
Let's just dig it."
Right.
And sure enough, it's a firebox, and you're like,
yeah.
Hey, what are they cooking here?
Yeah. And like today, I was going over the ground. I had these overwhelming signals, these cancel out signals, and a bunch of dropouts and stuff, and a bunch of iron signals, all within a real tight, 3 foot by 6 foot area. And I'm thinking, man, should I start opening the ground up and checking this out? And I didn't. But tomorrow I'm going back, and maybe tomorrow, and see just what's going on underneath the ground there. You just don't know. And it's hardcore.
It is.
It's hardcore digging here. I'm telling you.
How do you feel physically?
Yeah, physically. Oh my gosh. So I've hunted 2 days in a row at Pound the Ground. I think that's the longest I've ever hunted. And But I'm telling you, I'm on the second day here of 6:30 to 5 o'clock, and I'm not talking about just 6:30 to 5 o'clock digging a target every so often. It's every step, almost every second step or third step, you basically are getting a target you probably can dig. And what I wasn't expecting is having shovel foot. The bottom of your foot, it just absolutely gets aching from kicking that shovel into that dirt. And the worst is when you hit a rock, right?
You hit a rock and you feel like your ankles are going to explode.
Your ankle rolls off the shovel tweaks up. It's absolutely amazing, man.
Yeah. You want to address the history part of it? Did you do any research? Did you do any research before you came?
I looked at the picture of Coles Hill.
Yeah.
I read some things at Coles Hill, but most of what I did for research, I relied on Matt for. So Matt's been here a couple times. Matt's local here to Virginia,
Yeah.
and just like even targets that came up, like that come along, that belt keeper.
Yeah.
I had no idea what that was. So it's always great to have somebody like Matt around. Like, hey, Matt will probably know what this is. And I handed to him, and what was your expression?
It's like, no way, are you serious?
He does this. He goes, he does this, right? I hand him an object. I don't know what it is. And he goes, he gives me that look. And I was like, uh-oh, what does that mean?
Just that you found something, and I did it to Ross later. Jonas, thank you, my friend, for the super chat. Your support will support us this evening.
Yeah.
Good, bad, indifferent, whatever. Thank you. We very much appreciate it, man.
Bob was talking about spots, and this place has been hit. It's been hammered.
Yeah, it's been really worked hard.
It's been worked hard, but they're still finding stuff. Like the first day, everyone was way up on the hill, and we kind of stayed down, kind of on this lower hill. And boy, it just started producing. We had no reason to want to go. It started producing.
Yeah, once we got into Relics, we had a couple things going for us. It was just us. There was nobody else in that field. And two, we were finding relics, so why leave relics to find relics, right?
Right.
It's like the grass is greener on the other side, but just as hard to mow. So we're here finding what we want to find. Let's just stay. And that's kind of what we took into this morning.
Yeah.
But we'll probably...
we started up high because everyone was up there and they were finding some stuff. So we kind of started up high on the hill. And then we just came back down to what we knew, what we were familiar with, where we knew we were finding stuff.
Right, we had some interference issues and stuff going on this morning.
Yeah.
And the amount of folks there absolutely, it was a deterrent, because so many people with these GPXs they'll play off of each other really hard.
Yeah, plus the word gets around at an event like this. After that first day, everyone's talking about what they found and where they found it. And the next day, like at most events like this, everyone's flocking to that area.
Yeah.
And what was funny is that we started on this lower land the first day, and no one was there.
Right.
But we got into a couple of pits, and today, sure enough, everyone had kind of flooded that area a little bit.
Yeah.
At least more than yesterday, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So much fun, man. I'm telling you.
It's time of life. I don't know, there are very few other things in the world I'd rather do than hang out with 200 of my closest friends and dig holes in the ground.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
And they're hardcore, man. When Matt says, digging in Virginia is hardcore digging, it is. It's hardcore digging, man. You are huffing it up a hill, and then you are digging, shoveling the ground, nonstop. I mean, we broke for a couple of water breaks, and that's about it. You know what I mean?
I think I moved probably 8 tons of dirt today with a hand shovel. I mean, just filling it in, digging a hole, filling it back in. I mean, just keep moving.
I think I had 10 pieces of camp lead. I had 10 knapsack grommets. I had I had about 50 square nails or pieces of a square nail. I had some miscellaneous cans, slaw type stuff. And in the back of a button with a shank on it, and just other miscellaneous little stuff, but nothing. Probably the grommets were the best thing from today. I was on them. I don't know what the deal was, but
sometimes you get that sound in your head.
Yeah.
And when you go over, you know exactly what
right.
it is.
But it could have been a button.
Could have been a button. It could have been a core badge. Could have been an ID tag.
Right.
You just never know.
Right.
Any of those items standing up on edge, man, it could have been a grommet. You know.
It's definitely been interesting. It's a different digging that I'm used to, and I'm using a new machine.
Right.
So it's just like learning to love the hobby all over again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in a different setting. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Surrounded by all these hardcore diggers that are just like serious about finding relics.
And truly, some of the best metal detectors I know come to these events. Between Mark Science, Dennis, the guys from Fort Bedford, Tommy Snelling, those guys are the best with these machines I've ever seen. You'll go out and watch them walk around the field nonchalantly, and they'll dig a target and walk away, and you're like, "What'd you find?" They're like, "Oh, a bullet." I'm like, "How?" They're just so good. They just know. Probably like a TDI. I have no clue of. I'd be a lost person with one. But those guys are sharp, and it's part of it's awe-inspiring. It's humbling. It's it's all of it.
Yeah. I won't lie. I've got to confess. I'm really missing my T2.
Yeah.
I am. I'm really missing the fact I can't use my T2 out here because I've become really kind of deadly with that thing lately and really understand it. And going through new machine, I got to discover this new machine. And, there's no discrimination on it or no VDI to where you can see what's going on. You just got to go totally by sound, which is fine.
Yeah.
But it sure is nice to kind of look down and be like, oh, no, that's a square nail. Nope, not digging that. That's a 20. That's a square nail. Oh, that's a 22. I'm not digging that. Here, you got to dig it. You just don't know. It sounds so much like a bullet, especially those little nails that don't have heads on them.
Yeah.
There's about a half a nail. If they're bent, it sounds just like a bullet.
The absolute worst.
Yeah. It's been a fun, man. You've already told some of the bottle stories.
Yeah, a few. Yeah. And Bob said Culpepper's like starting over again. Hashtag evil goat. And we went to Brandy Rock, which is just right down the road with Bob.
Oh, yeah.
And hung out and played in the field. And we listened to sounds and signals and kind of what we do now because it's that fun.
Yeah.
And but he's right. I mean, it's a different beast.
It is. Hey, check this out, Bob. So I'm get back from today's hunt, and I go in. We're going to convene here tonight. So you go in, you take a shower, you get yourself all cleaned up. And I scrubbed like crazy. I'm telling you, man, I just had so much dirt on me. And this bathtub, the shower was all red dirt, water, and all this stuff. And I got it all off. It was feeling nice and clean. And when you dry off, that darn towel is still red.
Bright orange.
You're like, where the hell's all this stuff coming from? Crazy, man. That's so cool. That red dirt is everywhere, man.
Joey did throw some games.
No, we're not trying to get demonetized. Copyright stuff. So, any expectations for tomorrow?
Yes, wrap snacks.
Wrap snacks.
I can't.
Are we gonna get into some wrap snacks?
I'll try. I'll try.
Expectations. Mark Coast, you can see him, man. I have no expectations. I know it's going to be fun. I know it's going to be hard. It's going to be the third day. My body's going to be like, what the hell are you doing?
Please stop doing this.
And please stop doing this. Right. Because every morning I've been waking up and just going, oh, this, Advil, take me away. It's been crazy. But no expectations. I'm going to have a good day. So I'm out here tomorrow all day, and then I'm actually spending the night, and I got most of the day Thursday here too. So maybe I'll see some of the overlap with the people coming in for the next hunt.
Yeah.
To be able to say hi to them and stuff like that.
Looks like we're going to see Eric Smith.
Oh, excellent.
That's awesome, man. Flying in from Los Angeles.
Very cool.
So how many days is it? Each hunt's 3 days. 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. for the first 2 days, and then sunrise to sunset on the last day, and that'll allow you, if you're in a pit, to maybe get as much of it done as possible. There's a DIV day 3 magic that happens, and
that's what I've heard about. Yeah,
we're gonna hope we get some of that day 3 magic. It always happens after lunch.
Sometimes it's just mindset, man. You put your mind to it, and and it happens, right? Guy today found 2 plates.
Yep, 2 plates. Mark found 2 plates. He found models.
It's just crazy. What's up, Mike? AP Signals, good to see you.
Oh yeah, hey Mike. So anyway,
no expectations. Just really looking forward to it. Hanging out with you and your buddies. You guys have made me feel real welcome here.
Well,
I'm telling you.
That's what we do. That's what Virginia is.
Yeah.
It's anytime we're hanging out with them, you know, they're always welcome here.
All right, buddy.
So thank you.
All right, hey, see you guys. And good seeing everyone showing up to the chat room. I'm going to be following offline, and I'll be checking out the chat. But thanks for coming and supporting Matt's live stream here. Absolutely. So good seeing everyone.
So how about that? Having an absolute blast with DK and everybody here at the hunt. We've I won't say overly enjoyed ourselves, but we've had a absolutely fantastic time. This is really a different environment, and I tell you what, I think we got enough time for one more guest to come and hang out with us and talk to us about his hunt. Ross, you want to come hang out? Darren wants in. So Ross Walker, you guys have seen him from the videos. These two are rooming together. We're not telling anyone. Yeah, I'm sorry that I wasn't supposed to put that on the internet. Dig with 7 says hello. Bob from the Hoop Boy says hi. What's up? How was your hunt the last 2 days? Let's start with the beginning. What were your expectations, or what were your hopes?
Well, after coming off Coles Hill last time, my expectations were high because I know what's there. I saw what came out the first time. I know it's there, but it's very hard to get into these pits. But you just got to get your goal over it, and we got our goals over a couple of them. Unfortunately, some were empty, but it's still fun. It's exciting getting into them every time, and seeing Dennis getting into that one today was awesome. Like I was telling them behind me earlier, I could just pull up a lawn chair and just sit back and watch, but I like being involved, even if it's just filling in the dirt at the end. I like just getting my hands dirty and being in it. So,
well, and let's quantify your high expectations to Coles Hill. For folks who don't know or haven't seen the DIV 40 and 41 video, you'll notice in that video, we start the video off with Ross digging your first U.S. plate ever.
Yep, that was fun. I had no idea that's what that signal was going to be. It was standing straight up and down the hole, and it was a long tone coming across the top and super short coming this way. So I was thinking, nail. It's another nail. And that's probably what everybody else thought.
And on the other side of that is you ended the hunt with some day 3 magic after lunch.
Yep. So after digging test hole with no avail, Matt was like, man, I'm going to go over here and hunt this super irony spot. Come join. If you just want to try and squeeze a few targets out before it's over. I was like, man, that sounds awesome. I'm tired of digging holes with nothing in them. So squeaked out one good target, had Matt and Jamie come check it because it was just so deep. And we were all got to experience it together. That was the best part. Was we all pulled that plate out together, and it was a lot of fun. Not in the best shape, but I'll take a bent plate over no plate any day.
Yeah, absolutely. So Ross started it and ended with, hey, if you guys want to see the new sheriff-elect behind us, there he is. He's doing something over here. I tell you what, they're being loud. That's nice. So he started and ended with 2 great targets and a real high expectation for coming back here.
Right. There's more. I mean, we've seen several places be pulled out this week. There's more in the ground. I know. I want to get some glass. I need some cold glass in my life.
Yeah.
I just want to have that on my shelf, and it's one of my favorite farms that I've ever hunted on, and it's been awesome. piece of history to have in my collection. I don't care if it's tiny medicine, something. Anything.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's gonna happen. We'll make it.
Yeah, we're gonna work on it hard tomorrow. We're gonna put our best effort in like we do every day and every time we go out. So I think that's the only thing we can do. So
Just go after it hard. I'm gonna get some rest. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Ready to hit the bed.
yeah, I think we're all pretty wore out. So until
Not going dancing?
no, he's got 2 left feet.
That's right.
So, well, Ross,
All right, man.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
So yeah, so we've got some a lot of things that we're hopeful for tomorrow and the rest of the week for the folks who are able to continue. We are so glad to have had these experiences today and yesterday, and I know what's going to happen tomorrow is going to be great, and even into Thursday and Friday. This is a really cool event. I get it; it's not for everybody, but for those who are willing to come out and put the work in and the effort in, this thing really pays off in a lot of different ways, between the lifetime friendships or the once in a lifetime find you may run across. It's just unbelievable. So that's really all I have. Earl from VA, what is going on, Earl? For this evening, I would like to stop and thank everybody for the super chats. Your support is incredible, and for you guys just coming and showing up on an unannounced stream, it's amazing to me, and I'm so thankful for this opportunity to be able to go out and produce this kind of content for you guys every week. Probably a couple weeks, we'll have a couple DIV videos. No video this week because we are working so hard at this, and we're going to put our best foot forward on these videos. So I hope everybody has a great evening. I hope everybody this week gets to go out and find some history. And if you can't go out and find some history, I hope you get to go out and make history. From all the guys here at Pepper's Grill, Digging in Virginia, Adventures in Dirt, Sift and Shovel Relics, Larry Stewart, Barb from Dirt Pirates Detecting. We hope you guys have a great evening. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. And we'll see you soon.